Good day, classmates. RD Arias Bautista is here to report on Radyo na Online pa. Trends in radio production in the Philippines in development communication perspective. By the way, I'm very glad to report on this topic, given that I have the radio production background, and it's like a flashback weekend for me since I was a radio announcer before with a radio local community radio station in our university way back in college, and I had my internship with GMA 7 radio division, particularly in GMA Super Radio DZ B 594. And now I'm happy to talk about it, the trends, issues revolving around the radio production. So, to give you the glimpse of our discussion for today, I will discuss the decline number of listenership in radio, and then the sort of fusion of radio and other medium like online media or the internet. And then I will give some discussion points for us to collaborate with, like the impact of declining trust in radio, and then the digital transition and the local versus global thing in radio production. So, okay, I will give a brief introduction regarding the trends in uh, radio production in the Philippines. As we all know, radio has been a long-standing medium for communication and information dissemination in the country. And as masters in development communication student, uh, we tend to deepen our understanding of the strengths in radio production, impact, uh, the field of development communication. So we will explore that in just few minutes. So let's go with the key trends such as the decline in radio listenership and the simulcasting of radio on online social media pages. So let's go on in the decline in radio listenership. The decline in radio listenership, highlighted in the Philippine Star, carries several noteworthy implications for the media landscape. So the shift away from traditional radio in favor of digital and online news source reflects changing consumer habits, which could have diverse effects on the economics of the radio industry. So potentially leading to job cuts or station consolidation. So it also signifies potential transformation in the way that news is delivered, with the radio broadcasters needing to adapt their content and formats to attract younger, digitally oriented audiences. So it might be referred to Gen Z, you know that. And this transition uh, may have a ripple effect on journalism, the influence of radio in political messaging, and the role of radio journalists, all of which will need to evolve to stay relevant in an increasingly digital media environment. So next one is the simulcasting on online social media pages. You can see in the images the not only in social media but also on the other traditional form of media like television. Since I was a kapuso, so I featured the Radyo na TV pa of GMA Super Radio DCWB, wherein they can be seen by a multitude of television viewers, not only radio listeners, and they also have the counterpart in ABS-CBN, which is the DCMN Teleradio. I know you remember that for sure. And then they also have the live streaming, audio live streaming. So the integrated of radio into online media, exemplified by Jakarta, serves as a response to the challenges uh, of media convergence and changing consumer habits, leveraging social media platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, the X, radio stations like iRadio aim to engage a broader audience and adapt to the digital age. So radio marketing strategies includes the segmentation of audience, targeting, and positioning, or what we call the STP, are employed to attract listeners with a focus on demographics like age and socio-economic status. So iRadio Jakarta's strong positioning as a station exclusively playing Indonesian songs align with its mission to make Indonesian music central to its content, demonstrating its relevance to the modern media landscape. In our country, in the Philippines, radio stations and media companies have uh, have embraced already the online convergence to adapt to changing consumer behaviors and uh, reach broader audiences. For examples, like what I've said a while ago, the ABS-CBNs, the Teleradio, and the GMA networks, Radyo na TV pa, and also have which stream radio broadcasts online. Okay, so that's another thing, and provide podcasts and video content. Popular FM radio stations like RX 93.1, Magic 89.9, and Wave 89.1 offer live streaming through websites and mobile apps. Engage with listeners through social media and conduct online contests. So, example of this is the Wish FM 107.5. They are running their online platform as well on their YouTube channel, and the Lab Radio, and yes, the best under the Manila Broadcasting Company. So they're actively utilizing online streaming and social media to extend their reach. So these initiatives collect the dynamic nature of the Philippine media landscape, where radio stations continue to serve to evolve their digital strategies to audience engagement and expansion. So, like what I said, I would like to request for your involvement in this report. So, I would like to exchange thoughts with you on some discussion points that you can see on the screen right now. So, we have the impact of declining trust. So, how does the decline in trust in news, as mentioned in the Philippine Star Report, affect development communication efforts using radio as a medium? I would like to exchange thoughts of that in the discussion forum. And then another thing is the digital transition. How can the integration of radio and with social media, as discussed in the research of Nur uh, Nur Ghani and colleagues, be leveraged to enhance development communication strategies and audience segmentation? And then local versus global. In the context of development communication, how can radio stations balance their local focus with the potential of reaching global audiences through digital media? So to give you the conclusion of my report, I want to I want to emphasize that legislations in the Philippines are evolving. So we need to adapt to the uh, new technologies. Uh, we need to diversify our content if we are the producers, and also to engage our audiences on social media. Like many radio stations are employing social media in communicating with their listeners. Way back in my OJT with GME7, many of the announcers are reading the commentaries of their listeners on Twitter, on Facebook, Twitter, sometimes text message. So the interactions very important in the radio as well. So here are the some of the references that you can look. to have a deeper glimpse of our discussions for tonight. So the key takeaway of this discussion is uh, Peggy Peggy Nonan. So she is one of the journalists in the Wall Street Journal who said that TV gives everyone an image, but radio gives birth to a million images in a million brains. So hopefully you learned something from me in this discussion. So I invite you to comment on the discussion forum below, and please, if you have any suggestions, comments, or further resources to share with us, and you want to share that privately with me, perhaps, so you can email me via bautistaabelard@yahoo.com. So thank you very much. I look forward to share thoughts with you, and I look forward to have a discussion with you once again. Have a great day.